Hey guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my March TBR. But before I do, I just wanted to say that I am going to be moving my Tuesday videos to Wednesday. I just have more time in the mornings to finish those up, and it makes more sense for me to put them out on a Wednesday I mean. So this will be my last Tuesday one, and next week it'll be Saturday and Wednesday. So just a heads up. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So the first book on this TBR is one that has been mentioned in my videos probably 3 or 4 times by now and has reached my TBRs probably twice, 2 or 3 times by now. But that is Lizzie Story by Stephen King. Now this book follows Lizzie Landon, who is surprisingly close with her husband, who is a best-selling novelist, and when he dies, she is not only left to grieve over her husband, but also figure out the kind of secrets he had left behind. Now, I'm really excited for this, not only is it because it's a Stephen King book. I love my Stephen King, but I'm also kind of daunted because Stephen King's novels tend to take me a hot minute. I read through Carrie pretty quickly, but it took me a reread and a half, so it took me longer than it should have. But I think I'm just going to power through it during spring break next week and see how far I can get. But I'm really excited to read through this. Stephen King's one of my favorite horror writers, so to have this be I'm just excited, no matter how scared I am, of the fact that Stephen King's writings are like fantasy novels. It's I think this is 600 pages. There are 653 pages. So hopefully I'll get through this really quickly, because it's not as big as it, because it was 1,000 pages. This is cut down by at least 400 pages. It's no big deal. The next book on this TBR is one that I've already started reading, and that is Unforgiven by Lauren Kate. Now this is a Fallen novel, and Fallen deals with reincarnations and fallen angels. So this one deals with Cam, one of the demons in the Fallen series, and he has made a deal with Lucifer, and he has 15 days to win over the girl of his dreams, Lilith's heart. And if he loses, he will return to being Lucifer's right-hand man and allowing Lilith to continue to live in these snow globe custom-made hells that Lucifer has made for her. Now, I am really excited for this book. I'm only 68 pages in, so I don't have much of an opinion just yet. But I love Lauren Kate's writing, and I also really love the Fallen series. So I'm going to give this one a go, even though I did not pick up Fallen in Love because I didn't see the point. But this one I'm really excited for because it deals with Cam, and I loved Cam. I thought he deserved more page time in the series. The next book on this list is one that I've already started reading because I need it for class, and that is The Most Hated Man in America, Jerry Sandusky and the Rush to Judgment by Mark Pendergast. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Jerry Sandusky was a beloved Penn State coach until about 2011, when several sex abuse allegations broke out, where he was abusing several boys from his Second Mile Club. Now, this book has been really interesting for me to read just because it not only deals with the problems that there are with certain allegations that there was given, but also the fact that there is a lot more to this story than what we have already been fed through the media. And it's a lot to read, not only because it does deal with sex abuse scandals, but also with the fact that this deals with the probability that there's an innocent man in jail because kids got too carried away with their allegations, or parents had gotten involved. I'm not done with it just yet. I will try to have as much information as I can in my Goodreads review when I do finish reading it, but I don't want to give too much away because this is a very heated argument, and this is also a very biased book. So I don't know every side of the story, I just know this one. The next book on this list is one I'm really excited for because it deals with fairies. And you guys know me and my fairies. I love them to death. I will read every book that I can that involves fairies. It is also a 2018 release, so I'm checking off some goals on my 2018 bookish goals, a video that I will leave up in the cards because shameless promotions. But that is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, The Cruel Prince is about Jude and her sisters who have been kidnapped by the fairy and are forced to live in the fairy court. Now, as usual, they are very much hated by the fairies, but Jude wishes nothing more than to become a fairy knight. Now, since she is a human, she cannot do that clearly, so the only way she can do it is by going against the king and his youngest son, who is currently the cruelest of them all. Now, I'm really excited for this book. Like I said, it's about fairies. And Holly Black is also known for being the fairy queen of writing. So I just look up to her. This will be my first book by her, but I look up to her already. I'm really hoping to get to this month just because the cover is not only gorgeous, but it's also a book that I've been anticipating since I found out that it existed. So hopefully I'll get to it this month, and I will try to have a review about this hopefully next month. But that is it for my March TBR. If any of these books piqued your interest, please leave them in the comments below, and I will go ahead and do a review for them if I can. Or if you had a favorite character of yours from one of these books that you wanted me to do a character chat on, please leave them below so I can start taking notes now. Like I said in the beginning of the video, after this one, I will begin to post on Wednesdays because it's just easier for me. But other than that, I will see you guys on Saturday. Like if you love these videos, subscribe. I try to upload Saturday and now Wednesday. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.